So it's been a while. I don't think I filmed anything in February because I did a lot. So I've been busy and tired, and talking about things takes time and energy. So, but yeah, just wanted to give a little update on various things. I feel like the last time I talked, because I haven't edited those videos yet, I feel like the last time I talked, I was still hoping that they would give me the 4 days at work, and they didn't. So she didn't even, my manager, she's like the assistant general manager, she didn't even want to give me a straight answer. I was like, okay, so just to be clear, like, you can't, it's not possible for me to do the 4 days. And then she was like, well, I don't want to say it's not possible or something like that. So that gave me hope. But then I was talking to my boyfriend about it, and he was like, it sounds like it's not possible. Like, how would it be possible? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess you're right. So, no 4 days. No 4 days, no 4-day work week. And I really felt like they were going to give it to me. And they didn't. So I'm glad I wasn't like banking on that, because I would have been really disappointed. All right, it's 10:40. I don't want to make this video too long because I am tired. So yeah, work, still working 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. It's a lot. I am exhausted kind of all the time. If I was sleeping well and just, getting all the sleep that I needed and feeling completely well rested every night, I think it'd be a different story, but I'm not. I could be trying harder, but the thing is with my sleep, a lot of times I've tried really hard, and then it ends up backfiring on me. Like, say I try to go to bed extra early one night, that night I will end up going to sleep like even later than I had been, because I don't know what it is. But that has happened so many times. So it's like, it's taught me not to try to go to sleep early, because it will literally make it worse. So like, what do you do? What am I gonna do? But yeah, so I'm just kind of tired all the time. This working full time. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of jobs are out there. I don't know what kind of jobs other people have. That, like, if you work a full 40-hour week, you're not exhausted at the end of your day. I'd be curious to know what jobs those might be. But I'm exhausted. Well, my job's pretty physical. So that's that. But you know what? I'm making the best of it. I just kind of hanging in there, and I mean, I am making more money than I would be if I was working 4 days. So there's that. I still have to pay off my student loans. I, need to build my savings back up. So there is that. And let's see, what else? So yeah, just making more money, but I'm tired. Like, just always kind of tired. Let's see. I have my calendar here where I wrote all the things that I did. I met this woman on Reddit. She was asking for help with gardening and stuff like that. that in exchange for knowledge and tools and garden space. And so I messaged her, and I ended up meeting her on, looks like, Friday the 13th in February. And then on the 27th, I actually went to her house and helped. We planted a bunch of seeds. So that is super cool. Just plants in general is an interest that I have discovered like relatively recently. I find plants super interesting, and I want to incorporate them into my art, and I want to draw them and paint them, and just learn about them and have them. Like, I want plants and everything. I don't think I could handle owning them, but I want them. Eventually, you know, it'd be really cool to have a garden, own just a bunch of plants. I really want to learn about them though, and just do stuff with plants. And so I felt like this was just such a great opportunity. And yeah, even I think the day that I met her, it was like, I think I was really tired and burnt out from just trying to do so much right now. But then it's like, but I really want to do this. I really want to do this. So she said in 2 weeks, so that'll be next week. Today is Friday, so probably next Friday or Saturday I'll go back, maybe if there's stuff to do. And I don't know, we might have to like pot them or something. There was a ton of snow today. There was like barely any snow this whole winter. And so today there was a lot of snow, and that was cool because we need the moisture. Let's see, what else did I do? Yeah, I don't know how much I've talked about the Reddit group that I unintentionally made, but it's kind of come to an end. We were supposed to do board games or like tabletop games on the 21st, and there were gonna be 6 of us. And then like one girl didn't even answer, and then another girl flaked out, and then one of the guys, he ended up having to bring his car in to get work done, and then he just didn't get finished in time. So that didn't end up happening. And then when I asked if people wanted to try to reschedule or like do something next month, only one person replied. So I don't know. I mean, it's totally fine. Like, when I made the Reddit post, I was not expecting to get very many answers at all. Much less, like, I was not trying to make a group, you know? So it's totally fine if the group is over, which I think it is. I learned a lot. I learned about how flaky people are. I learned about how people like to commit to things but then not follow through. I learned about how you can straight up ask that somebody not ghost you, and they say, okay, I'm not gonna ghost you, and then ghost you. People will do that. yeah, so it's been very enlightening and I've learned a lot, and I do feel like I've made a couple of friends, or promising candidates. um, but yeah, I mean, there was no clear intention for that post. So, I had like one kind of rude comment, but that was pretty much it. Largely, it was a positive experience, and I learned a lot. I got a lot out of it. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened there. But then that same day, I ended up meeting up with this girl that I had met through this women's group that I went to for 3 months bi-weekly. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I met up with her and we talked for 3 hours, and it was great. And I had a really nice time. So I hope that friendship can continue. And yeah, so feeling good about that. I'm making some friends at work, so I don't know if those will be long-term friendships, but it is just nice to have friends at work. I think I've had, multiple jobs where, well, I had like a couple jobs where I didn't really have any friends at work, or like I didn't feel like I fit in that well. And that sucks. It just sucks. Yeah, so yeah, I got some work friends going. I got other friends that I'm trying to make. But I would say so far, with my intention to make friends, it's going well. It's going well so far. So happy to report that. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm tired. Okay, what else did we do? Oh, yeah. So I also did the first session of therapeutic improv, which it's kind of hard to explain what therapeutic improv is. It's kind of an interesting thing, but it's put on by the Brave Women's Community Center. They also have a podcast, but the woman who runs it, her name's Lucia. She is just super great, and yeah, it's kind of like it's technically not therapy, but I feel like it has therapeutic benefits, if that makes sense. But like in a really simple sense, it's kind of like group therapy. But I did that on February 21st, and that was great, and I had a lot of fun, and I really had a nice time. And the next session is tomorrow, because this one is also bi-weekly, and I think I'm gonna ask if anybody wants to like grab food after, because I think that'd be cool. It's like we do the thing and then we all grab food after. That'd be nice. Although I would expect, people are busy, people got kids. Some people might just not have the capacity for something like that, but I think I might try to put it out there. So, but yeah, it was really fun. A lot of open and authentic conversations and connections with others. A lot of crying, a lot of laughter, and yeah, I just had a really nice time. Although I can't act for shit. Like, I would be a terrible actress. And then last week, my boyfriend and I went on kind of a date. But I felt kind of bad because he was not upset, but like bummed out, I guess, because I was like preoccupied with buying concert tickets the whole time. So like I wasn't fully present, and he brought that up, and then I felt bad. So, but we went to C's Candies, and he bought me chocolate because we're kind of bad about holidays. We just don't really care about holidays. So we usually don't do anything for them. So we didn't do anything for Valentine's Day. But so we went to C's, and he bought me a box of chocolates, and I've really been enjoying them. They're really good. I took a little video, tiny little clip of the chocolates, so I'll insert that if I can figure out how to do that. And we also tried out this, well, it's a sushi place, but they have ramen also. It was just okay. Probably wouldn't go back there. It wasn't terrible, but it was kind of lacking flavor. I took a clip of that too, so I'll put that as well.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, whoa.
So that was last weekend. And then also last week, I was just on YouTube. I was just on the YouTube app. And then there were these like ads for concerts for musicians that I listened to. And I have YouTube Music, so it probably was, getting information on what I listened to or who I listened to, and then just suggesting me those people. And but I didn't know, so I saw all these artists that were having concerts, and like I've been wanting to go to concerts for a really long time. I've just either not had the money or not had the capacity or both. But so I was like, oh my god, there's all these artists that I actually listen to that are having concerts. So last week I just bought a ton of concert tickets. I mean, so the first concert that I got a ticket for, only one ticket, is Jon Bellion, because I'm on his email list, and I got the email that he was going to be doing a concert, and so I managed to get a general admission ticket at Red Rocks. And so this was before all the other concerts that I found out about. But so I'll just list them all out. This video is getting too long already. I just have so much to say. So I have, or maybe I'll go in order. I have Ruel. I don't know if that's how you say his name. R-U-E-L, Ruel, on March 25th. And then I have Khaled and Lauv. Is it Love? L-A-U-V? I'm not a great fan, but I like their music. Anyway, Khaled and Lauv, on on May 18th, and then on June 11th is Jon Bellion, and then June 30th is AJR, and then I also, God, is that 5? Rule, Khaled, Jon Bellion, AJR. Oh, that's 4. Yeah, 4. And then, but then in August, 5 Seconds of Summer and the band Camino are going to be performing, and I really want to see them. But yeah, so I just bought like a bunch of concert tickets. So I'm excited about that. I was able to get all of the days requested off too, or approved. I requested all the days off and they were all approved. So that is nice. But I haven't bought the 5 Seconds of Summer ticket yet. I think because I was just like, I gotta like chill. I gotta slow my roll. I signed up for a new credit card, or not signed up for a new credit card. I applied for a new credit card and I got approved because I realized that the credit card that I had wasn't very good. So I wanted one that was gonna give me a little bit more. So that happened. I read The Law of Divine Compensation, and I started reading Creating Money by, I think it's Sanaya Roman and Dwayne Packer, I think, yeah. I started reading that, but then I got sidetracked because in the Law of Divine Compensation book, it was like, there was like this meditation, so I did that, and then it was like, oh, you have to do like inspired action. And then, oh yeah, and then I edited and posted my first video. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. So it's been a lot. I've been doing a lot of freaking stuff. Ugh, and I'm exhausted. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired, you guys. Ugh. But yeah, okay, so all of that happened, and then today, this week, what did I do this week? I did something like almost every single day before work this week, which is why I'm like extra tired. I usually feel like I don't have enough time to do things before work. Oh my god, I went to this meetup too on Sunday. There's this it's called the Denver Progressive Baddies Discord. It's just people who are, left-leaning, identify as left-leaning and like are progressive in Denver, who want to just meet other people, not romantically necessarily, but just like making friends and whatnot. And so I joined, and like I just felt like it wasn't my crowd. Yeah. But I freaking did that. I wasn't even planning on going. And then I just decided to, like, on a whim. Yeah, but yeah, so this week I just did a bunch of stuff before work, and was productive. Well, I went and bought shirts because like I just didn't feel like my work shirts, the tops that I was wearing to work, I just felt like they weren't super me, so I got some that were more fitted. I'm just vibing with those a lot more right now. Went to the store, I made lunch one day, but yeah, so that was this past week, and then yeah, so I'm like extra tired because I usually don't do anything, like really anything before work. And then I today got a dental cleaning from a student at the, I think it's like Community College of Denver. But like their dental program, I guess the students have to get like clients, and then they have to give them cleanings to be able to graduate. So I drove half an hour. Yeah, in the frickin' snow. It hasn't snowed. I made this appointment like 2 or 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago. And it has not snowed all fucking season. And the one day I have to drive across town. I don't like driving. I hate driving. I don't drive downtown. The one day I have to drive across town half an hour somewhere I've never been before. It's fucking snowing. I was like, seriously? You know what? It was really pretty though. It was really pretty. But so I did that. The appointment was like 3.5 hours long. It was a little under, like a little over 3 hours, I guess is probably more accurate. But it went by really fast, and the girl was super sweet. I haven't been to the dentist in like 5 or 6 years, and they said my teeth look great, like especially for not having been to the dentist in 5 or 6 years. But yeah, I did that, and that was a pretty positive experience. The x-rays were a little rough, the teeth x-rays. The thing that they put in your mouth kept triggering my gag reflex, so that was not fun, not super fun. But other than that, I mean, you know, going to the dentist is always like a little bit uncomfortable, but I would say it's pretty positive. It was pretty positive. And then after that, I went to this ramen place, which I took a little clip of, so I'll try to insert that here. And it was good. It was good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10, I think. Aurora is a bit far, and it's kind of like, I don't want to drive across Denver. I'm not trying to drive across Denver. So we have another ramen place that's way easier to get to, and it's closer, and it's pretty good. So like, is it worth driving all the way over there? I would say probably not, but like if it was closer, I would definitely go to eat there again. It was really good. If you're in, I don't know who's gonna be watching this video, if anybody's gonna be watching this video. But yeah, it was Katsu Ramen in Aurora. So, and because it was like right nearby the place that I went to get my teeth cleaned. So I'm like, oh, I'll be right there. I should try it out. And I freaking went to Daiso. I got some clips of Daiso too. I wanted to stay longer in there, but it was getting late. And like, I probably shouldn't be buying shit from there. I shouldn't be buying things. I am trying to be a more conscious consumer. So like, if you're trying to be a more conscious consumer, I would not suggest going to Daiso. But I went to Daiso. That was fun. It's kind of overwhelming in there just because there's so many things. But so that was fun. And then driving home, it was still snowing. Not too bad, but it was still snowing, and the sun was going down, and I didn't know where I was, and I didn't know how to get out of the parking lot. So that was a little bit stressful. But eventually I found my way back to the route because it told me to get on this busy ass road, and then I needed to take a U-turn, but I was like all the way in the right lane, and so eventually I just like pulled out, took a left turn, and then went back around, came back out, got back on the road that I was supposed to be on. And from there it was like pretty smooth sailing, but it was looking a little rough at the beginning. Oh my god, my window was freaking fogged up, so I like couldn't even check my blind spot. One moment I was trying to, driving, guys. Not a huge fan of driving. But yeah, I think we're pretty much all caught up. I think you're pretty much all caught up for, that was like all of February. Today is the 6th. Yeah. Today is the 6th, March 6th, 2026. I just hit my 90 days at work, which is the probationary period. So like now from this point on, they want me to hit all my metrics, which I have technically hit. 2 of them, I'm totally fine. The other 2, one of them I'm pretty close. Actually, I'm pretty close to the other 2 as well. I don't know. I don't know. To hit my metrics, to hit the number of prescriptions that they want us to pack, to make that rate, I just feel like I have to be moving like as fast as I possibly can, and I just don't want to move that fast. I'm a slow moving person. I don't know, but I mean, from the time that I found out about my numbers and till now, like I've improved a lot and I'm almost there, so maybe it's just like I'll naturally get faster. My supervisor thinks that I'm just gonna naturally get faster, so I hope that's the case. But yeah, so just hit my 90 days. They haven't fired me, so that's cool. And then what was the other thing? I just got my provisional pharmacy technician license. So that allows me to train in dispensing medication, and then within, I think it's 18 months, but within 18 months I am expected to take the like one of the pharmacy technician exams to become a certified pharmacy technician. So I got the provisional license. I just have to print out the card and then bring it to work. I don't know why they wouldn't just have me print it out there, but whatever. It's just the issue is that my printer, I don't know if it's working. But yeah, so that is pretty much what's going on with me. I'm thinking about not visiting my family anymore. It's kind of a new thought. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been able to put too much thought into it. What else? I want to declutter. And I want to clean, and there's just like 5 million things that I want to do. And I feel like I don't have enough time or energy, and I'm just exhausted and overwhelmed constantly. But yeah, I'm hanging in there. I feel like overall I'm doing pretty good at handling things well. I have these weird, like, bumps on my hand, though. Pretty sure it's from work. But I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do otherwise. But yeah, that's the main stuff. Like, work, making friends, other things, concerts, just getting out more. Yeah, I might try to like focus on food, like finding more things to eat. I think that would be a smart decision. Haven't really been able to do a lot of art. I don't know. I might just need to like chill out. Not chill out, but yeah, chill out and maybe just focus on like finding more things to eat. Because that's a survival thing, you know? And so I might need to do that, just kind of like put the brakes on everything else, maybe. Thinking about doing that because I'm just so exhausted. I'm so tired. Oh, and I made a freaking cozy corner. I just cleared out some stuff that I had in the corner in the bedroom, and there's like, it's like one of those cubbies, one of those 6-block cubbies, and then there's like a 3-block one on like both sides. And then I have like blankets on the floor, and then I have a body pillow on one side, and then just a regular pillow on the other, like wall behind me, like if I'm in the corner. And then we draped a sheet above from the corner, and then I'll probably show footage at some point, but and then I just put like a couple blankets in there. It's not finished, that's why. Like, I have to make it nicer and more cozy and like put more things that I like in there. But yeah, I did that, and I think that was probably in February too. Maybe January, but I think February. I think it was. I don't know if we have videos or photos or anything of when I did it, but yeah. Okay, I think that's the main stuff, and this is a long video as per usual because I like to talk. I'm learning that I like to talk. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you're taking care of yourself, and go take a breather, drink some water, rest your eyes, go stretch your eyes, go get out, look out your window, stretch your eyes, stretch your body. I really like stretching. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.